Obama's back in Chicago, where he made a big speech last night, one he's been looking forward to making since November 5th. This is the first time we've seen Barry in about a month, and it was clear to everybody watching, the man's lost his touch.
There are going to be times, potentially, when one side tries to stack the deck and lock in a permanent grip on power, either by actively suppressing votes or politicizing the armed forces or using the judiciary, the criminal justice system to go after opponents.
This country's finally coming together, and Obama's trying to tear it apart. What a small man. Did Obama forget Trump was arrested 4 times by Democrats? Obama was the one who started the weaponization crusade. His administration spied on Trump and hatched the sting on Mike Flynn. Now he's trying to wash his hands and rise above it all?
I am convinced that if we want democracy as we understand it to survive, then we're all going to have to work towards a renewed commitment to pluralist principles. Because the alternative is what we've seen here in the United States, an increasing willingness on the part of politicians and their followers to violate democratic norms, to do anything they can to get their way, to use the power of the state to target critics and journalists and political rivals.
This guy's unbelievable. He's worried about Trump targeting journalists. His Justice Department spied on a Fox reporter. His IRS targeted Republicans. His CIA hacked the Senate. Barack Obama staged a coup against his own VP. 44 racially polarized the country like you wouldn't believe, and it's still trying to heal. Look at that. Remember Hands Up, Don't Shoot, Trayvon? And anytime you criticized Obama, they called you racist. Oh, and when he wasn't playing the race card, it was class warfare. Occupy Wall Street, the 1%, the bitter clingers. Even Clooney's mad at the Messiah for making him the fall guy for whacking Joe. And Obama never had a backup plan. He actually got outfoxed by Biden. Joe tanked the coup when he endorsed Kamala and forced the party to coronate her without an open primary. And everyone's mad at the Obama staff for fleecing donors and lying about how Harris was in the lead the whole time. Blacks are bitter at Barack for scolding them for being sexist race traitors just because they wanted less migrants and more money. But it's not just the American people. We're hearing even Michelle's been rolling her eyes when her husband opens his mouth.